flag relationship, which and what this means is this could be somebody you're dating for a few months or somebody you just met. It could be just it doesn't really have to be a short-term relationship, but it could be somebody that's changed that you're with. Also, somebody that you're already dating and you've been with that person for a while. But well, when I talk about red flags, I'm talking about, for example, I had somebody talk to me today about a relationship that she had, and she mentioned that she was in love with him, but she was feeling like he wasn't being honest, or she was picking up things from him that didn't feel good to her. And it's like she already has the proof that this person doesn't seem like they're being authentic and being them like their true self to her. So she had red flags, and I gave her the reading, and then she still proceeded to not accept that there's not honesty there, even though she knows that it's feeling off. She's had those red flags, but because she says that she's in love with him, she wants to create this energy where she believes that that's what that alone right there, and that effort and energy and love that she has for him will be able to, or actually she has this hope that it would actually work because of that. Like she's basically creating this illusion to think that because she's put her time and effort and energy into him, that she hopes that that would be enough to be able to make it work. Thinking, oh, is he going to change? Or, things like that. People change all the time, yes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll change the way you want them to change. People change in all sorts of ways. So with her, I felt like she is putting her energy and time into somebody that she believes could be the one for her, however you want to word it. Um, but she wanted to use the excuse of how have already fallen in love with him. So she believed that was enough to, hope that he will change and it'll get better. But in reality, it's that she's receiving these red flags, knowing that there's something off, but because of her falling for him deeply, she wants to keep pushing, keep fighting, keep hoping that he'll change and things can get better and improve. But that's not really how things work. The universe is going to keep giving you these red flags if this person is not going to change, or, people do change, as I said, but I felt in this situation, this person wasn't going to change. No matter what she did, no matter how much she fought, he was not going to change. And I'm not sure if I worded it to her like that, but I felt like she didn't want to accept that he was going to change. She wanted to fight and fight and fight and believe that he was going to get better at some point down the road. But my point is when you get these red flags with people, that you're dating or just met, however it happens, the universe is going to keep sending you these red flags, and you can fight for 10 years with this person, but at the end of the day, that person is not going um, to be how you want them to be. Like, you can't change a person to be how you want. You can't micromanage your life. You can't control every little thing, because when you do that and you fight like that, the outcome is still going to be the same. If somebody's not supposed to, like, if they're not aligned to be with you long term, if they're not your life partner, then that person, even if you fight for 10 years to be with them, and if things seem good and here and there, if they're not, it's not meant to really, if that person is not meant for you, like, it's just not the right person for you for this lifetime. they are not, the outcome will be that you're not going to end up with them anyway. So if you're putting all this time and effort, and yes, you fell in love with a person, the the thing that you need to focus on is yourself. Change you, because if you can keep projecting your energy on a person and put all this hope, energy, love, you're putting more work on them than you are doing yourself. So you need to put that work on you, because you are a powerful being. You're a power. You're a part of creator. We're all creators. So you need to remember that. Connect to yourself. Connect to your higher self, your power, because that's where it's at. That's where you want to be. You don't want to keep, you know, putting yourself in a situation where there's hope for this person or there's this or that. Like you're kind of like giving away your power in a way, like by thinking these thoughts or putting hope into these false illusions, because it is like a false illusion. Because you want that person to change, you want them to get better, but that's up to them. That's not really something you have control over. Like yes, you can actually control things on higher levels of consciousness where you can actually help change things on higher levels, like around you, but where it's at is all within you, all there. It's all in you. So when you are able to get into yourself and be able to heal yourself, love yourself, like have compassion for yourself and for everybody else, and just putting that energy there for you, you'll start to notice that things around you will change. So, and it's also that you attract the right partner for you as well. So, yes, like I said, red flags, do not ignore those red flags. You need to make sure that you pay attention, and especially when it's somebody that you just met. You'll feel that energy. If you feel red flags, and you need to recognize that and acknowledge it, don't ignore it. And sometimes people won't pick them up in the beginning, which is, can be common. But if you do feel them down the road, um, you do need to kind of question yourself and feel into that energy, and see if that's really where you're supposed to be, or where you feel is right for you. Like, just follow your intuition. Don't ignore it, because when you ignore something, it's not gonna just go away. It's gonna keep coming back until you learn and experience and um, figure out what's gonna happen. Um, I don't know if that makes any sense, but so just make sure that you work on you, because if you ignore that, you're just gonna it's just gonna keep repeating in a cycle. So I think that's everything I wanted to say on this um, clip here, but just keep that in mind. And always, if you're feeling down, you don't feel like you're aligned with your higher self, like you feel like you're not in tune, just take a moment to spend time with yourself and just connect to you, to meditate, do what you need to do to be able to get back to your heart and your intuition, because that's where you'll get your answers. And if you don't feel like you can get your answers, it's okay to go to somebody, for that guidance, but never ignore your intuition, never ignore those red flags. That's my whole point here. Anyways, I just wanted to say that. Thanks for listening.